Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sunny and welcome back to the channel. And today I am bringing you 5 tips and tricks that are guaranteed to make you a god in Crunker. And I know what you're all thinking, Setney, get a haircut. And my answer to that, no. Okay, back on topic. Like I was saying, these tips and tricks are for average level players looking to get
goated
at Crunker. Now, if you're already a very experienced player, you might not need these, but I will be making an even more advanced guide like a week from now. I mean, I said that this video is going to come out like a week ago, but it took 2 weeks, but it took a long time. So when I say 1 week it's going to be out, it really means like a month it's going to be out. So be sure to subscribe so you get notified when that video goes up. But I'm going to actually try to post it soon, guys. I'm actually going to do it, guys. Hopefully, maybe, probably not, but yeah. Okay, but if this video does end up helping you out, be sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. But with that, let's get right into it. Also, I'm sorry I haven't been uploading very often. It's been like a week and a half since I've uploaded, and I said I was going to upload this video a week ago. I'm sorry about that. I've just been really busy the past couple weeks. Okay, busy. It's a combination of busy and lazy. Okay, it's like slightly more. Okay, it's pretty much all laziness. I wasn't that busy at all. So yeah, sorry I was being lazy. Okay, so the tips are going to be 3 movement tips and 2 aiming tricks. And I don't want to waste any more time. I've already been talking for way too long. So let's start. First tip: how to start your slide hops. Now, a lot of people will probably just run straight forward and start slide hopping. But as I talked about in the previous video, that's not the best way, because running straight forward does not make you go as fast as it does if you're strafing diagonally. So what you want to do when you're starting your slide hop is do 1 jump diagonal, holding down W and one of your strafe keys, either A or D. I didn't just look at my keyboard to see which keys you strafe with. Nope. Yeah, you hold down W and one of your strafe keys and look to the side a bit so you're kind of strafing diagonally, and you will go much faster. And then turn forward right before you land and start slide hopping from there. You will go much faster. You have a much better boost from the start. And overall, it's just yeah. Okay, so if you've been playing Crunker for more than like an hour, you probably know that movement is very unique in this game, and slide hopping is hard, and something a lot of new players have trouble with is how to go up and how to go down ramps. So, I have some tips for that. It's multiple tips, but it's going into one tip. It's one thing. Okay, when you're going up ramps, what you want to do is just hold down shift for longer. You want to slide on the ground for longer. It's okay, you're not going to like stop sliding or anything. Just slide longer and then jump later. Now, if you are going to land at the end of the ramp, you see you're going to land near the top of the ramp, the end of the ramp, what you can do is you can just keep holding shift over the turn. So all you do is you start sliding at the top of the ramp, and then you slide onto the flat ground, and then you jump from the flat ground. That works as well too. Now, you don't have to hold for longer. If you want to, you can just go really fast. So your options are hold for a long time or hold for like barely any time at all. But it is much more consistent to just hold for longer, and unless you're a very experienced slide hopper, I would recommend you just hold for longer. Now, if you are going up a ramp like that, a really steep ramp like that ramp in the middle of Berg, then you just don't slide, just jump. Also, when you're going up ramps, if you think you're not going to make it high enough, just pull out your knife. You'll get much higher jump height. Pull out your knife in the jump before you land. The jump before you land on the ramp, you should pull out your knife and you'll jump much higher. Sometimes you'll maybe just clear the entire ramp depending on how tall the ramp is. Now, when you're going down ramps, now most of the time the ideal situation is to just not hit the ramp at all when you're going down. Hopefully you'll have enough momentum to just go right over it, but if you have to hit it, then just slide hop really fast on it. Most of the time you won't hit it though, don't worry, you don't need much speed to get over the ramp, so most of the time you won't hit it, but if you do, just do a normal slide hop. But if you don't have enough space to go all the way out, what you can do is just hold down shift for a little while at the top of the ramp, but don't jump. Just hold down shift and then keep holding forward and then let go, and you'll slide off, but you won't jump, so you won't get any extra height, and you'll land at the bottom of the ramp. Now this is good if there's a wall at the end of the ramp, so you can't go very far, or if you can't go very high, or just any of those reasons. There are a lot of instances where there's a wall at the end of the ramp and you can't go that far, so that's a great strategy. Hold at the top, but don't jump and slide off. Tip 3, how to turn when you're slide hopping. Now this might seem kind of simple, but there are a lot of optimizations you can make to make sure you are going as fast as you can. Now first of all, like I discussed in our last tips and tricks video, what you want to do when you're turning to one side is you want to hold the opposite strafe key. So if you're turning left, you want to hold the right strafe key, which is D, and if you're turning right, you want to hold the left strafe key, which is A. Obviously along with W. So W and A when you're turning right, and W and D when you're turning left. Now just aim normally as you would as just holding W, but holding the strafe key, like I said, strafing to the side does make you go faster, so holding the strafe key will give you a bit of an extra boost. Now another thing you should know is if you want to turn because you're about to like run into a wall or something, there are two things you can do. First of all is ADS. If you're midair, you can just right click, or even before you're midair, just right click. Right clicking will make you jump much lower. When you ADS, you jump lower, meaning each slide hop will be shorter. So if you're about to run into a wall or slide hop into a wall, then just ADS and you won't go as far, and then you can turn. Now, one final aiming tip before the end of the video is take your time when you shoot. This is very crucial for a lot of guns, especially aim-reliant guns like revolver or sniper or FAMAS. You really need to take your time to line up your shots. Even if they're already shooting at you, you don't want to just try to flick 180, flick, and try to shoot randomly. That's not going to work. Turn around and line up your crosshair on their head before you shoot, because if you start shooting before it's on their head, it's going to mess you all up, especially if you're using a gun like revolver or FAMAS or sniper, because if you miss your first shot, or in the FAMAS's case your first burst, that's a lot of damage you're missing out on, and you could lose the fight just because of that. So even if someone's shooting at you, always take your time to aim. It's better to hit one heavy dealing shot than no shot at all. Now if you are behind someone and they don't see you, that's all the more reason to line up your shot. Make sure your crosshair's right on their head, see how fast they're moving, try to track them, and as soon as you're ready, left click. Because if they don't see you, you have all the time in the world to line up your shot and hit a headshot. Of course, flicking is sometimes necessary, but for the most part, flicking will not be as effective or as reliable and consistent as taking your time with your shots. And I mean, a lot of people think I probably don't have to say this, but trust me, you should actively think about slowing down your shots, and I promise you, you will realize, first of all, you will realize that you are not taking your time with your shots, and second of all, your aim becomes so much better when you take your time with your shots. So go try it. Okay guys, so that is gonna do it for this video. I want to thank you all so much for watching until the end of the video, and if any of these tips did end up helping you out, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here. Now I will be posting a more advanced guide in a week from now, but based on my upload consistency, 1 week really means 1 month, so just subscribe and so you get notified when I upload that. So thank you all so much for coming out, and I'll see you all in the next one.